unfortunately. Well, it all ended rather abruptly yesterday, didn't it? Because I didn't come back. There's me going, oh yes, go some lunch, come back. Didn't happen, but I have got up a little bit earlier. Well, not got up. Got out a little bit earlier. Still got to take the kids to football. But got an hour. So I thought maybe try and get a bit of metal back in. Probably won't be the longest video in the world, but I do like to put something back in if I take something out. So that's what we're gonna do. Last time with me messing around with this crusty. What was that? Ah, my light decided to fall down. Right. Yeah, crusty bit of horribleness. My plan today is to reinstate the box section here. Weld that on. Job's a good one. Got to cut this last bit out here. Still can line. Sorry, my camera works terrible. So cut all out. I've still got the line here that I can use to know where to put the end piece. It's all there ready and waiting. So we're going to be cutting it about here somewhere, I dare say. Yeah, and that's that. So thank you. Cleaning things up. I'll tell you what, there's not much really holding this on. There's a bit of a blob of welding here. Oh, you can't see anything, I'm sorry. Not much holding this on. Blob of welding here. And this is just held on with a bit of rust. So that's good. This should be easier. I was thinking actually before about this sill and detail, and I think in the previous, well, I know in the previous video, that it's been over plated here. I'm not sure that's the case, because when I was chatting to the fantastic chap that made the chassis, I was explaining that these sections here are not actually, the ones that you can buy are not actually how they were manufactured. And he did explain there was actually a lip on these, so, and he manufactures his own ones that are correct to factory spec, so maybe this is all original. But anyway, I'm gonna sort of keep poking around at this with two hands. And all I'm really dealing with is this bit of welding here, which isn't much. Music's going and I can't really turn it off. So there you go. Quite a lot of cleaning up happened through there. Pretty pleased with it. Might take these burrs off. So now it's a matter of measuring from here to here, and then likewise at the top. Take a few spot measurements from each. Well, just here, here, and here really. 3 measurements. Job's a good one. I have measured 3 points, 1, 2, 3. Scratched up the new piece. Really pleased because 1, 2, 3 there. All seems to line through quite nicely. You can see the end here. I don't know if you can. It's not actually square at the end, and nor should it be, because it needs to pick up the sort of tapering and the pattern of the domed inner wing. So I'm really pleased with that. I think it's going to work out great. I'm going to cut that now. We'll draw some lines, cut it, offer it. Yeah, really sorry about the music. It's fast to keep turning it on and off because it's not connected properly. So lines drawn. Thank you very much. This is going to be cut. I'm probably then going to offer it up. Well, we'll offer it up and then rub all the paint off to maybe put a couple of welds in. That'll be pretty cool. Let's have a look. So, right, now I knew this would happen because I don't know if you can see here, this part here is sort of part of the floor pan, but not, so I've actually measured from right in this corner here, which I knew I'd have to do. So I'll probably have to just cut a bit of the corner out here Oh, let's not get confused which way I'm putting this on. Right, so if you can imagine, yeah, I've got to cut just a bit out here so that it sits further back, which is okay, because I can do that. In fact, yeah, I'm going to do that now, otherwise it will never work. Well, there we are, nice and shiny, isn't it? I've got a little bear there, take that off. But no, not bad. I really don't know what I'm listening to music-wise, by the way, it's just lost its head. Right, so let's offer this up and see if we can actually maybe tack this in place. That'd be pretty cool. Oh no, before I do that, I need to clean up these edges around here so I can get a weld. So it's going in okay. Problem is, I mean, that's going to work out all right. In that corner is going to work out okay. I'm struggling here though. So I think I'm going to have to cut into the metal a little bit more and bend, maybe cut this back a little bit and bend this sort of profile up. At the moment, that's at the back here. You can see there's a gap and that's fine. Here, I'm not happy with this. That's pushing everything out by probably 10 mil or so. So I'm going to take that out, open it up a bit. So I probably chop this off to about here, open this up, bend it back. I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not, by the way. It's just what I'm going to do. That was a bit of an effort, but a lot of lining up. So I've bent that back for the time being. Plan being that once I've sort of tacked it in place, I can bend that, I can sort of push this over where I need it, mess around with it a bit more. Actually, I might need to mess around with that. But I am going to tack it into place now. So I've got a nice alignment. Oh, crikey, sorry, you can't see anything. A nice alignment here. I set it back just a mil or two for the vertical piece here. You can just about see that. Fairly good alignment through here. And then actually it needs to come over just a little bit like that. Right up. So yeah, a couple of tacks in there, I think. It's a little bit gappier than I thought it'd be, but I think it'll be okay. I should be okay with that. Fingers crossed. Well, the welding went okay, but my alignment has moved. I'm really annoyed. So you can see it should be sort of following this ridge nice and evenly like it does down here, and you can see it's kicked by about 5-6 mil maybe. So I've got to take my kids to football now. So I'm going to have a little look at this. It might be a matter of cutting it out and doing it again, which would be a real shame. Or I may be able to sort of persuade things over a little bit. I think I might be able to. I don't really want to cut it out. I might be able to push the box section over a little bit because there's a bit of movement in there. I think I might be okay. Just frustrating, that's all. But it is a very complex area. I mean, it is bending all over the place anyway. I mean, through here it lines up quite nicely, but you can see, yeah, about 4 or 5 mil there. So let's see what we can do. I'm not going to give up hope on it. Just annoying because I did clamp it. It was all right. It's obviously moved as I've welded a little bit. Never mind. I mean, it's not the end of the world because it's got to sort of line up with all this, which it still does. I'm pretty sure the flat piece will still fit quite nicely. And I don't think I've pushed any of this over particularly, and I can always jiggle that around a little bit. So I'm going to have a little think about that and then get back to you. Hopefully I'm going to make another video this afternoon. If not, it may just a buck the end again. I kind of salvaged it, to be honest with you. So I've managed to push it over a bit, bash it over a bit. Still a bit out of line, but it's a hell of a lot better than it was. I think I'll be able to tap a bit more over. In fact, I'll do that now. Probably be able to bend that bit over. I've sort of clamped it here, and then underneath the floor pan here, and sort of a bit of a fingers crossed really, but to get back into there is going to be a nightmare. So note to self, just double check, triple check, quadruple check. You must go, I'm in so much trouble. I am so late. But anyway, start to push things over, got to there, bend that last bit over, job done, very happy. Hopefully a bit more this afternoon, if not another time.